This tutorial is going to show you how to know how to size your photos so that they'll show up appropriately on your slideshows. Here's an example of a running slideshow. Now if you'll notice, that particular picture there is more of a vertical picture, as is this one. So I had to resize those and to put them in a certain format so that they'll fit on your slideshow. You'll see these pictures running here. These have been sized appropriately. Many of your pictures that you take from a digital camera might be a very large photo, so you have to resize them down so that they aren't too big for the website. And in pictures like that particular one, where it's more of a vertical picture, you're going to have to do some work in Photoshop or something, or some kind of photo imaging to create the size of the photo that you want, but add in maybe a black background so that the photo fits like you want. These are examples of photos right here that you can resize the photo to fit the dimensions, but because they're more of a horizontal format. The pictures that have more of the vertical, like the ones we see here, you see the black sections here. Those are black background. It's a black background, and the photo fits kind of in the middle there. So how do we know how to size that? Well, first thing we need to do is go back to our dashboard. If you scroll down to the far end, you'll see the gallery. Down here under the word options. Now you have different things that you see here, and different thumbnails and images and so forth. What you want to focus on is the slideshow tab. And this is where you have that. Now it defaults to this size here. So this is the size of the images you want to create, 517 by 388. If you ever decide to change all of your slideshows to a smaller size or a bigger size, this is where you'll make that change. But that also tells you when you go to format a photo, this is the size you want it to be. So if you're in Photoshop, for example, they have the ability to save the image for the web, and this is where it will make that large photo size and minimize that down to a web format. And this is where it'll ask you what's the width and height, and this way you know it's 517 by 338. And once you've got that up there, then you'll know. So if you ever want to change that, make sure your photos are all the same. Otherwise, when you put the image on the slideshow, you'll lose half of the image because it's too big for it's bigger than the 517 by 388. And so that's how you know how to reformat the size of your pictures to fit on your slideshow.